find welding jobs. Grand Rising, family, Grand Rising. Your welding coach, Joe Brown, aka Black Phoenix, checking in. And I want to talk to you about how to find welding jobs as a student, as a journeyman, as a master. If you retired, had to dive into it. If you're coming out of prison, jail, change careers. I mean, that is most definitely something that I have seen that people don't fully understand how to network their skills as an individual, as a product, and as a business. You can network yourself plenty different ways, family, when it comes to welding. And when it comes to finding a job, fam, one thing you're going to have to do that I'm going to say in my personal opinion, especially today. I heard a gentleman say on a podcast that the conversations from 5 years ago are obsolete. You can't have the same conversations that we was having about how to find a job 5 years ago than we can right now. It's completely different now, fam. Everything is going digital. Everything is online. Everything is, a lot of time got to have a face for yourself. They want to see that resume is everything. They want to see them contacts. They want references. They want someone they can see to be a character witness of your work ethics. Character witness of your work ethics. So keep that in mind. So it's very important, I would say, that you will form your resume. Resumes are very, very, very important. And let me say, just give you a few tips on when you're creating your resume. When I had got my GED and I was in prison, we had to do a course called Literature and Arts. And in Literature and Arts, you had to write a essay. And the way you write an essay, you had to have the introduction, you got your body, and you got your closing. And pretty much in your introduction, you wanted to state about what you're going to be elaborating on your body, and then you want to sum it up in your closing. So I learned that I really liked the way that it taught that, because it also helped me write. I was writing music, so it helped me know how to structure some things. So when it comes to doing your resume, fam, it's the same way. You want to introduce who you are and your skills off the top. Like, hey, my name is, like for instance, hey, my name is Joe Brown. I'm a certified AWS D1.1 and also D1.5 6G in flux core uphill and overhead welder. I've been having so much experience, and it's just introducing myself off the top. Just let them know who you are, how much experience you got, how long you've been into it, and then you can start elaborating on some of the years experience, what you have been doing with it before you even talk about the job in the body. You know what I'm saying? The jobs you've been on. But I think that's very important, because I heard a lady I spoke with, and actually she said she's been doing interviews for over 20 years. That's what she told me. And she said, you know, one thing I can tell you that's important about your resume, that people think that they want to make it short and sweet. Family, you're introducing yourself. You said, tell me who you are. I got the time. So if you need to explain to me, because I'm meeting you on paper. And if you want to details, that's fine, because that's your resume. You want to be able to, if you're not the person, they need to know who you are. They need to be able to like feel your presence through the paper, pretty much. So it's very important that you introduce who you are and that you elaborate on the things that you did on those jobs. Like, don't just say I work for this company for 6 months, 2 years, and this company was named this and that. Say exactly what you was doing. If you was picking up one piece, putting this together, if you was doing this, moving that, what size material, thickness, all of that stuff. What kind of rod was you using? What kind of wire was you using? What positions y'all did all the time? All of that stuff matters when it comes to building a resume. So you want to be real, you want to put a lot of detail on that, fam. You want to be real, you want to elaborate on that a lot. because she said that that's important because certain employers are looking for certain things. And so you have to say, hey, this is what I do. Let me make sure I lock this in. Thanks everybody for checking in. Appreciate the support. Yes. I actually do it all, fam, but here lately, I haven't been doing a lot of pipe. But I am most definitely I'm certified. So I'm a certified 6G pipe welder, and but I haven't been doing it a lot lately. Lately, literally, I'm gonna say lately, the last, man, for sure, the last 5 years, I haven't touched it. I haven't touched it in the last 5 years. I haven't touched it since I left Phoenix. So since I left Phoenix, Arizona, I haven't touched any pipe. So I've been more on the structural, fabrication, engineering, manufacturing side of this spectrum since then. But there's a lot of money in it, and I jump. I can easily jump back on it. It's just like riding a bike. But I'm seeing in certain areas is a demand. So just want to say if that's something that you do, most definitely do it, because I dive back into it too. The combo with the TIG and the stick, or TIGging all the way out, what the situation is. Yeah, it's hot out there, fam, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Phoenix, Arizona. I really did. I got a chance to establish my business, Hog On Welding. I established it in Phoenix, Arizona in 2017. So I enjoyed being out there. It was a different climate, but I really had the opportunity to grow, and I learned a lot of things out there about business too as well. So I just want to say, fam, one of the major ways to find these jobs is making sure that your resume is tight, and also make sure you put good contacts. Now, this is in my personal opinion. Some people be like, hey man, I don't want to put the name of the company, man, because they might put a bad word on me. Then I'm gonna tell you what you should do. In my personal opinion, then there's somebody in that company that watch your work ethics. You get their information and you put their information on there. That way they can contact them and they can work for the company and they can give you a character reference. So that way you don't have to worry about that. I mean, it is what it is, fam. So that's a way to do that in my personal opinion. So a lot of people be like, oh, I want to put that, but it's real good to have someone at each place you have that has seen your work ethics be able to say, this is what this person does. This is how this person has passion in this area. They showed up on time. They was always there. If it was one person there, or if it was 100 people there, you know what I mean? So you always want to have somebody that's a good character reference, that has experienced your work ethics. Like, that's going to be valuable when it comes to finding a welding job. So I would say on the top of the list, family, it's going to be having a good resume. I actually have a pretty decent one. I'm going to make sure I link mine into the description when I get done, so that way you can see a example of my resume, and I got it posted on Indeed, so you just go check it out. But it gives you some ideas of how you should form it, fam, because I think that information, family, change our situation, and we got to lead by example. So it's always good to go out. I heard a guy say in school, they say, looking on somebody else's paper, you're cheating. Hey man, stop cheating. And business, you say you're giving the person the game, fam. So I'm gonna give you the game. You ain't cheating. You get what I'm saying? Salute. I appreciate it, fam. I appreciate it. Thanks for checking in. Oh, fam, you pick them back up, fam. You'll pick them back up. All you gotta do is get on it. Once you start back with your hands on the welding, and especially when you have the passion to do it and you're physically capable, family, it's gonna be no problem for you to dive back into the welding. I was telling my son, and he's liking it already. And he already got a passion and a vision on what he want to do. Like, man, I'm gonna be a hard pipe welder. He gonna do it all, but he most definitely want to pipe weld because he know he can get that bag. But he said, I can go outside and they gonna pay me what? Oh yeah. This is what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's a no-brainer when you can get top what, $65, $80 an hour to produce some of these pipe welds versus going to some of these shops and you getting 17 up to 25. It's kind of no-brainer if you like the outside work. So I would say if you like that type of work, fam, pipe welding, stick welding, TIG welding, combo, so to speak. That's where the money is. But a lot of people don't like to be outside or travel. So MIG welding is an asset, and flux core. So MIG and flux core family is an asset. You can still make good money, fam. You can still go home with your family. See, it's all about learning once you make money, how to invest money and save money. But that's a whole other video, fam. That'll be a long conversation. But let's talk about how to find this job. So outside of the resume, fam, I would recommend you make sure, like I say, make sure you keep everything listed. And outside of the resume, I would say create you some business cards. So even though you don't have a business, you can create a card to represent who you is as an individual when you're trying to get. Because I have seen this work, fam, and I did it for myself, just with my name and my skill set and what I do and my email and how a person can contact me. Say, hey, if you need someone, and they thought it was very professional, so I just say, and it's not very expensive, fam. It's just investing a little money to make money. You know what I mean? And get over the hump. Salute, thanks for checking in. So there's so many ways to do it, fam. So I wouldn't get discouraged, but sometimes you have to spend a little bit. And I would say do this too. Excuse me. And I would say do this too. Put yourself out there on some of these social media sites. There are different sites where you can post your resume on. You can have a portfolio of your welding skills from your pictures and some small videos. I think me personally, family, if you are a welder, fabricator of any sort, you should have some photos and some videos of what you have done, and physically people can see you in those spaces. I didn't think it was important, but it's important, fam, if you can have an archive to show. So I created an email list where when I was emailing different recruiters and doing traveling jobs, I would attach a folder showing them me physically out there in the field doing certain ironworking, repairs, putting in pipe, cutting it out, driving different equipment to put stuff in. Like I send them a photo list. It probably had, probably 54 photos in there, or more. And I literally just had it based around what I do. And family, I can't tell you how many recruiters told me they appreciated those photos on top of my resume. Because it not only did they read what I do and feel me through the paper, they see my face and me actually doing the job, fam. It changed the game. So now everybody got a phone, so literally, record yourself, take some photos of you literally doing some good work. Not showing off and dancing. I'm talking about being professional, just showing some of the stuff you did. If you are on ironworking and you're doing multi-story buildings, if you are putting in pipe and you're doing stainless, or you doing the gates and fences and repairs and handrails, whatever you're doing, fam, photo. Because I'll tell you what God told me. He said, and this is some game, fam. He said, if it's not documented, fam, it never happened. Document it, fam. Document your work. Very important to find a job, fam. Very, very important, because you can present this type of stuff. Even when you go in, you can have a photos, take some photos, pictures, and be able to show them also your work on top of giving them your resume and talking. They like that, fam. You gotta think. You're introducing yourself. The company want to meet you as an individual. And if they see you take enough time to present yourself like this, you're going to have a better chance than somebody just walked in there. Oh, man, I'm just looking for a job, man. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have a better chance, fam. So all I'm doing is trying to give you some tools so that way, you can turn it into some jewels. Get you a bag, fam. Salute, thanks for checking in. Excel Pro, what's up with it, fam? Okay, salute, that's good. Back in business. Salute, hit them like button, fam. Salute, hit them buttons, share. I appreciate the love and support. Like I say, the goal is to give you the game. And I don't care if you're in middle school, especially middle school, high school, fresh out of jail, fam. And I'm going to tell you now, this is some game for my people fresh out of jail. Now, I got to say this, because a lot of times I have even heard guys, man, I didn't want to put on there that I was fresh out of jail. On the thing. Don't put it on there then. I'm going to be honest with you, fam. I have learned, fam, you can't shoot straight in a crooked system. So if you can do the trade and you can do it and it's not gonna, they ain't to jail. You ain't gonna go back to jail for saying, I'm just saying. So I just had to do what I had to do, even I was gonna starve when I got out of prison, family, after doing 10 years. I was just gonna tell them. So what I did on there, if I could do the job, I said, yeah, I got the experience, and I leave it off. Some of them didn't even ask. So those who didn't ask in certain places, hey, it was what it was. But I can tell you this, I never got fired. I never got fired, fam. I didn't quit a lot of them and left some drug up, you know what I mean? But I never got fired. So sometimes getting out of prison, fam, we get intimidated, we trying to do everything, and fam, I couldn't get no door to open for me. You know what I mean? So I was like, man, they ain't gonna let me in. Or you getting fresh out of school and they say they want 2 to 3 years of experience. You just got out. You good at what you do, but they want 2 to 3 years experience. Can you do the job, fam? If you can do it, then put down you got 2 to 3 years experience and go and get some money, fam. I'm telling you like an uncle, fam. Don't sit on them good skills. Do what you do. And if they fire you, whatever, it ain't like you getting a felony. You still making some money, you gonna go get another one. Keep going. Out here, fella, we gotta do whatever it takes to make sure we good. And if you're not robbing and you're not taking from nobody, fam, and you just have to say, hey, I got the experience and you doing the job, I can't knock you, fam. I can't knock you. We gotta do what we gotta do. So that's one thing I would recommend, because people be trying to find ways to make things happen. So I don't want to put you in no box. Don't even think like that. However you got to maneuver yourself, that's what you got to do. So that's why I say it's a good way to find these jobs by having a good resume, taking photos of your work and videos, and also being able to present it and explain it yourself. Explaining yourself and having those cards, fam, those cards. Being able just to pass out, hey, this is who I am, this is my information, this is what I do. It works, fam. It works. And then being able to literally, this day and age, if you are a welder, fabricator, if you do anything with a trade, you should be making, you should have a social media page of you doing that with a title. I don't care if it's your name, Welding. My name is James Smith Welding. And you should have some, some stuff on there because that creates another source of income for your family. So that way, while you're looking for a job, you might be making a couple dollars off of your videos and you showing what you doing. You know what I mean? So we have to think outside the box, fam. It's 2024. Like I say, the conversation from 5 years ago, we not have it right now. It's a whole new conversation. So it's good to blog, fam. And I had to have brothers say, man, I don't want to get in front of the camera. Fam, I didn't either. Go back to my first channel, Hog On University, Hog On Welding. You see some of my old videos. I didn't know what I was doing, but I did it anyway. And I kept doing it, and I kept doing it until I got a lot more comfortable. And now I'm sitting here being able to talk to you and go over these things with no problem and just be me. Because it's all about being you. Fam, life is too hard as it is, fam. So to have to pretend all the time, I told the person, that's why I don't lie, fam. I'm gonna keep it real, because I ain't got time to be trying to remember all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just shoot it straight and keep it moving. So I think it's important to just be real, be relaxed, and start doing something different. You're going to have to get out your comfort zone. Let me add that to the list. To find a welding job, you're gonna have to do something that you normally wasn't doing. Putting some more resumes in, being more consistent. Consistency, fam, is key. Sometimes, fam, we'll start motivated, fam, for that first week and then you'll slack off. Fam, stay on it. Ain't no limit. Some people say, man, I'm just gonna post one photo, see how it goes for a day or two, and then I come back and do another. Man, go ham. Ain't no limit, fam. Post 6 a day. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. On all different platforms. Like, there is no limitation to building yourself. So I just want to say that because a lot of times we put ourselves in boxes, especially right now. Especially in this age where short videos are trending, do things are trending. People like to People like to get information to help them do better. And if you got some, and if you skilled, share. You know what I mean? Share, because that's gonna change the game, fam. All I'm saying is gonna change the game. Stay the same, fam. Hey, fam, my guy been rocking with me for a long time, fam. I tell people, fam, I just stay consistent, fam. You know what I mean? And I learn as I go. And as I learn better, fam, I got to do better. I got to do better, you know what I mean? Like, even, who want to constantly hit their head against the wall, fam? Not me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got some things I'm going through now that I'm making sure that I would not repeat. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, fam, you got to go through things. It's life. You know what I mean? I remember me and one of my best friends was talking about raising kids, and we was like, man, they didn't give us no. They just say as soon as you got, hey, this is how you do it, you're gonna be successful. How we go? Man, listen up. And some of the stuff that we learned from our childhood wasn't good. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of times we find these jobs and putting ourselves in better situations, we have to literally reprogram ourselves. Reprogram ourselves, fam. Fam, step out there, fam, step out there. What kind of welding you want to do in the field? I'm gonna be real with you, fam. I like field repairs. I love being outside in the elements. I like building things in the shop, creating, and then going also out there and erecting them, and then, installing them. I like it both. I would say, when you in the field, you got to have it's a different gear pretty much you have to wear from being in the shop. Like, depends on if you're doing multi-story buildings. You might have to have a harness, fam. You might have to have a certain type of hard hat under your welding hood, like this here safety gap back here. You might have to have the welding hood connected to the, to the hard hat. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of different things, and I think I even got you. I got an old harness here, and this is my iron worker harness, fam. Exo fit. I had to get this now. They got some that they give you, but if you out there doing the job, you want some heavy duty, fam. This is my old joint. Now I spent over, $500 something on this, but I didn't have to. I was working with a company where I could actually buy it, and they was taking pieces out of my check, so it was cool. So when you in the field, you just have to have a different gear. You know what I mean? It's just a different equipment that you have to have. Stay safe, but some people don't like the movement of the field. But I like it, fam. I don't know. I like being outside in the elements. And let me say this: you do make more money. I just gotta be real with you. When you outside in the elements, you're gonna make more money. If it's structural welding or pipe welding, you're gonna make more money than if you inside the shop. So let me just say that for the record. Salute, thank you, man. I appreciate all the love and support. Like I say, fam, my main goal is to give you some information, fam, that can change your situation. And that's what I know about today, today's time. Information truly changes our situation. It's not just knowledge, fam. You can have a lot of knowledge and still be in a messed up situation. But certain information, fam, can make you think different, can make you, put you in different rooms with different people to make certain things happen. So I just want to say, fam, information. Always try to get good information. That's why I try to present on this channel to help people, because my mother, fam, came to visitation while I was in prison at the age of 17. She introduced welding to me face to face. Told me about what she seen off a commercial. And ironically, it was a Tulsa Welding School commercial on how much money they made, what they was doing, how they what you can do with it later. She inspired me to be a welder, sitting in prison at 17. Never touched it. She never welded in her life. But she had a passion to change me, and she was like, oh, hey, he's used to money. When she heard welders can make up to $100 an hour, boys, she was like, oh, I got something for them, you know what I mean? And it's talking about they can be a felon and they can do it. They can, they got second chances. She figured that was it. So she inspired me, fam, then. And then later she sent me 5 or 6 pieces of paper front and back of some knowledge of welding, just kind of giving me some history of it. Then it wasn't until I was 21 years old until I actually jumped into the program and started physically welding, you know what I mean? So sometimes, fam, you might not, I don't have to be the person to physically teach you, but I can be the person that can inspire you to be great. And you can do great things off of a seed that was planted and motivated in you. I did. I've been welding over 20 years for something that my mom did, you know, and I've already touched other people from what my mom did. She wasn't a fan, but she seen it and she installed it in me. So if she wasn't in it and she had that much passion and I had physically touched it and did it, I think inspire you to be a great welder, fam, to learn the trade. I can talk to you about some of my ups and downs in it because I experienced it. So I can give you more than the average welding instructor, than the average welding school, because I've been in it for both sides, the shop, the field, fabrication, pipe, owning the business, knowing the taxes. Like, you can't miss me, fam. I can help you on any aspect. So that's what makes my channel an asset, because not only am I teaching you the job, a career, and also start a business, fam, and I'm sharing my own personal experience. So I think your welding coach is an asset because what I'm doing now can change things forever. And I remember when I was looking for it, fam, I couldn't find nobody like me doing it like this. So, like, you know what? Whenever I get the opportunity, I'm going to give my best away for free. I'm going to be able to give someone something that I know that can change them. And I have percentages go. You know, we know how, you know, it's only going to be 1 out of 10. So are you doing it for the numbers or are you doing it for the passion? You know, Christ said, didn't I just heal 10? Only 1 came back, fam. So sometimes when you do hard, you ain't gonna see those big numbers. That's fine. I ain't even focusing on that. But I'm knowing that if I help 1,000, I got 100 people gonna ride. I'm cool with them numbers. We gonna hit hard with the 100. You know what I mean? So don't get discouraged, fam, when it comes to the trade. Many ways to find a job, but you're gonna have to switch some things up. You're gonna have to present yourself, and when you get ready to go in these job interviews, go in. Give you this tip before I let you go. When you go in like you're ready to work right now. Don't go in like if you leave, you gotta go get ready. Stay ready, fam. You know how the Bible say instant in season and out of season. When you get in there, it needs to look like you ready. They can say, hey man, somebody didn't come today. Can you go and show me for John that didn't show up? You got it. I have done it before, fam. I have done it before. So go in like you ready to work. Already, you're tired and you ready to go. You eager. You look at them in their eyes. You holding the conversation. And if you don't know something, fam, say you don't know. If it's slip a term in there you're not familiar with, just say, hey, I'm not familiar with that term. Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Be real. People didn't had enough experiences, companies with, you know, people having fake facades up. Just be real. You know what I'm saying? I like to be transparent so that way I don't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I like to give a person who I am, my passion, just me, you know. And you know there's only certain things you can do in certain environments, so you got to be conscious of that. But walk in, fam, like you're ready to work. If you're going to a field job, walk to the job, walk in the job, and they do field welding. Walk in there with your hat on, with your hard hat on, with your welding cap on. They do field welding. Like, man, you working there? I'm ready. Just in case you hire me, I'm ready to go. Fam, just give you some game, fam. I used to tell people, they ask me, say, hey, man, how you got your job when you first moved to Phoenix, Arizona? You know what I used to do, fam? I chased the cranes. If I seen the crane, I was going, pulling up with a car, talking. That's how I did, fam. If I see a crane, I see some field work going on, I'm walking over there. If I see some field welding, pipe welding going on, stepping over there with my stuff, so it look like I'm appropriate for the job site. So they like they can run, but man, you out here with man, you ain't got loans, you got this. No. I'm pulling up, family, ready to go. Like I'm already working for the folks. But that's what you gotta do, fam. We got to do what we got here, fam. It's a new day. It's a new day. Things ain't as easy as they was in the past. So we have to think a little, we have to be creative with the way we get these jobs done. We have to be creative with the way we do our entrepreneurship, with the way we build our businesses and brands. So we have to be creative, fam. So I just want to give you a couple tips this rise on how you can literally walk in and create a great opportunity for yourself, fam, because I have had a lot of students and different people transitioning from one field into another. Like, man, it's hard, fam. How can I do it? You want to put yourself out there, fam. So I would say most definitely once you build your resume, put it on some of these sites to get yourself out there. A lot of recruiters will look for you. You do that resume right, you can even have I help you do it. Use technology, fam. AI can help you do it. Throw it on there. Man, the recruiter's gonna be blowing you up, fam. I'm telling you. Put it on Indeed. Put it on Career Builders. Put it on what else? One of the big ones. Zip Recruiter. All these things. Throw some out there. It's an old scripture to say, put it on many waters and see what happens. Just don't throw it in one little area. Put it on many waters, fam, and see what happens, fam. Salute. Thank you for checking in. Tulsa Welding School, 2008. Okay. I had one of my brothers, fam, that rest in love, one of my fellow welders. He actually graduated from Jacksonville Welding School, Tulsa School, and he passed. He ended up getting cancer doing that overseas job. So while we thinking about that brother, fam, I want to take a moment of silence for that fellow welder we lost, fam. He left behind a wife and some kids. Good brother, fam. Good young brother. He used to always follow me, always inbox me, talk to me about, what he was doing. So when his wife inboxed me on Instagram and told me he had got sick, passed, fam, I was wondering why I ain't heard from him, but I was like, everybody got their life, got doing their thing, but so be careful. Times we can chase the bag, fam, and all money ain't good money. And that's one thing that I just want to say, because that's one thing that she wanted to say to the welding community is all money ain't good money. Don't put yourself behind, it might jeopardize your family. If you can make just a little less and be a little closer, don't have to jeopardize yourself to certain chemicals or certain things just so you can think you'll get rich or whatever. Don't hurt yourself on the bag, fam. Yeah, he got some type of cancer from what they was welding on. They had shipped him overseas to a project. I don't know exactly where he was at, but he was overseas at some project, and whatever they was doing over there, it messed him up like bad, fam. Like he went down. So be safe. Be safe, family, out here working for these companies. Wear your proper PPE. Let me say that. Always proper PPE. I had someone ask me, man, you gonna get messed up, fam? I've been wearing this forever. Ain't nothing, I'm just getting older. I'm 44 now, you know what I mean? That's it. But as long as you wear your proper PPE, fam, I got all my fingers, I ain't got no major burns, I got a little beam here and there, it's part of the trade. But I don't have no members laws, I haven't been damaged because I haven't been wearing my PPE. So you're gonna be able to get better jobs by being safe. So wear your proper PPE even when you go in to do the test and let them see that you are safe. That'll help you get the job too, fam. Be confident, be safe, have everything together, fam, and I think you have a better chance. So, fam, I appreciate everybody for checking in. Didn't know I was gonna stay this long, but I salute everybody for checking in with me. I appreciate their support. Like I say, fam, for those who are interested in some of my welding programs coming soon, my courses, you can email me at yourweldingcoach@gmail.com. That's yourweldingcoach@gmail.com. Also, I own Joe at yourweldingcoach.com. All of those are connected. You can also text the number recruiter or a workshop 501-400-5806. That's 501-400-5806. My goal is to build I'm working on a mobile welding school and also some weekend workshops. I'm in Arkansas right now, so I'm in Little Rock now, but once I get this up, once I get my slots filled, I'm gonna be coming to where you at. But I'm in Arkansas right now, and I'm gonna be working on doing some weekend workshops, some MIG welding workshops, 225. The goal is probably starting out having about 5 people at the max until I get everybody, until I get all the booths. But it's probably going to be from 8 to 12 students when I be doing these workshops. So between 8 to 12 students, I have about 5 machines getting started. So until I get everything going. So the goal is to travel, bring the classes, make them affordable, having an 80-hour program, a wire welding program that can help people actually learn the welding trade and get them a job in MIG welding and flux core welding after 80 hours. Game changer. I already have some job placement opportunities, so if you're in Arkansas or if you travel, I actually got some traveling opportunities for you too. So if you want to get the recruiter's email me, email me yourweldingcoach@gmail.com and put in recruiter. I have a recruiter email list. If you're in the travel fam, I got some good people willing to present you with some opportunities. All you have to do is reach out to them, tell them your situation, fam, and go from there. Okay, what? Make sure you go back. I'm gonna leave this up, fam. So this video will be up so you can check out some of this great information in this live about how to find a welding job, fam. I really appreciate you for checking in. And like I say, it's gonna be it's a lot of great content, fam, in here. So take the time to check it out, fam. I appreciate it. Okay, salute. Callie's checking in. I appreciate the love and support, fam. I say, fam, I didn't mean to go this long. But I do appreciate everybody for checking in. Like I say, I was to win this year. It's 2024. They say this is the year of exposure, fam. So if you're gonna do something great, or if a company ain't the right company, they're gonna be exposed this year, fam. You know, if you ain't about what you talking, you're gonna be exposed this year. It's what it is, fam. So we got to live by example, fam. So if you're cool with me, man, like we say in the South, man, fool with me, man. Email me. I take the love and support. Y'all make sure y'all text me to stay in contact with me, 501-400-5806. Be blessed and continue to prosper. I'm out. Hold on.